on the lever arm. I'm going to work on the lever arm. I'm going to start a new sketch. I'm going to start on the XY plane, keeping that with the front view. And because this is in inches, that's why I clicked on that default button on the front. So the first thing I'm going to do is just randomly locate or draw the two radiuses that I have. So the first one has a radius of 12.25. So I'm going to do 12.25. Remember, you can do 12.25 times 2 because Inventor uses diameter, not radius. So make sure that you either add that up in your head or you calculate it on your screen. So that's the first one. The only dimension that we've been given at this point is that the center point is 2.581. Okay, so 2.581, and then we're going to look for like the location in the y direction, and the dimension that they give us is from the origin. We're going to use the left hole as the origin for this part, so that's going to be the base. So it's saying from the center of that hole to the tangent point on that arc is 0.805. So I'm going to just draw myself a line and reference this. So from here to the center, 0.805, and then I'm going to now make this circle tangent to that line. So I'm going to pick the line first, then pick the arc, and it's going to move that up. So that's going to locate where that 24.5-inch diameter circle needs to be located. So let's go ahead and lay out the next circle. So same kind of, oops, I didn't put the dimension on there. Same kind of location. We've got the same amount of dimensions for that. So we're going to have to lay out the diameter. Make that 14. Alright, I do have a dimension in the X from the origin, so I'm going to use that dimension. That is 3.128. And then I have a dimension given to me from the origin once again, so I'm going to construct another line. This line is going to be to the tangent of the 14-inch radius diameter, so that dimension is 0.059. So that gives me a locating for the tangent of this circle. So I'll lock that down, and there we go. So that's going to be the start of this part. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead and locate the back end of this part. It has a radius of 0.211. I'm just going to go ahead and draw a circle, and I'm going to link that circle and make it tangent to the two arcs that I already have. So the radius is 0.211. That means the diameter is 422. So I draw that circle. These are the two arcs that it's going to be constrained to, so I'm going to make it tangent to this arc. So I'm going to pick the arc that's going to stay in place. First one is what grounds it, and then move the second one. So that is how we're going to put that circle on there, and that's the next thing we should complete, and then we'll move on to locating some other information. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and trim this up. I just wanted to verify that this arc was in the right place, so I did put that dimension on there. It is off a couple hundred thousandths of an inch, so I'm going to let it go. The overall dimension for where that's located is pretty close. So I'm going to just go ahead and trim this part out. I'm going to trim out things I don't need, so that's that. I don't need this. And moving forward for the next step, we're going to want to go ahead and start laying out the 14-degree angle that's going to be tangent over here. So that's going to be the next step that we're moving to. So I've got those dimensions on there. Those need to stay in place, and that gives me a good start for this lever arm.